best example, this muskie here. There's the picture of me with it live, and I've seen pictures of that fish caught twice before I caught it and 3 times after I caught it.
We're at the best selection and variety of musky baits and tackle in the area.
We got a lot of lakes and rivers around here that have them. A while back I tallied up how many musky bodies of water there were within a half-hour drive, and I don't remember exactly what I came up with, but it's a lot. 50 feet out our back door, you got the Wisconsin River with a lot of muskies. Go up into Lake Wisconsin, drive 20 minutes to the Madison chain, and that's a lot of numbers of fish, and they're getting into a lot of 50s. Keep going up the Wisconsin River into Castle Rock and farther up, and there's just a ton of opportunities. We stock a lot of baits that specifically focus on the Wisconsin River and on the Madison chain. So it mostly sells for us, but plenty of guys in the area are doing big trips, going up to Eagle Lake of the Woods, Vermilion. One of our employees is out on St. Clair right now, and they got 6 their first day. Biggest was 52.5. Yesterday they got 8. Biggest was 49. Not sure what they did today, but you get those guys that are looking for stuff and don't want to have to order online, where you can actually feel a bait, look at it, see what the paint scheme's like.
And also you have the replacement kits for hooks, which in the area nobody else carries the bigger sizes like you. Who started it all?
My grandpa. Started out as a hardware store just a couple blocks downtown, and after a year or 2 they moved over here. That was a long time ago. I bought the store from my grandparents 3 years ago. They've been in business for 65 years. They've been around.
How often do you make it out on the river yourself?
Depends on the time of year. Right now I'm doing a lot of bow service, tuning up bows, getting new sights and rests and everything put on. But I get out there a lot, do a lot of walleye and musky fishing.
And you also have a full-service tackle shop here. You have bait and live bait.
Yep,
and
live bait, minnows, crawlers, leeches.
Licenses,
yep.
sturgeon tags,
yep.
Whatever is necessary, right?
Yep.
Yep. What's your best seller for this stretch of the river? What's the secret one?
All depends. Yeah, there's no secret. All depends on the day. This spring, crankbaits were huge. Last year, phantoms and glide baits were big pretty much all year. We sell a ton of spanky baits. That's a... I can tell we're pretty low now, but
it's like
they do some
double
cool,
tens.
Yep, they do some cool stuff for us where all I got to do is call them and say, all right, send me 3 more Hansen bluegills, and that's the skirt, and then he'll send us all different blade combinations.
So if you wanted to mimic a walleye or a smallmouth or a bluegill,
whatever,
depending on what's happening.
And not just fish the same staple color that you see on every shelf. It's more like going to a musky show where you get to
more custom.
Get custom colors, custom blades. I can tell we got to reorder that because this whole thing a couple weeks ago.
Usually it is full, but now when the season picks up.
Yeah, in this fall it'll gets going big. Lee Lures, he's just down the road. Lee Tauken.
Very
some
cool.
Awesome topwater.
And out here, usually bigger baits produce bigger fish, right? Not like on Green Bay where you gotta go with like small 6-8 inch lures. Here you gotta go with big baits, right?
Yeah. Well, it can go either way.
No, of course. And is it pretty much borderline when you're doing walleye? You can expect the musky out here too.
Yeah, there's a lot of musky bycatches, and especially on the river, Lake Wisconsin, guys are trolling joint shad wrap number 5s or 7s and trolling along.
Or flicker shads.
Sauger, walleye, and then wham! And we got pictures of 49 inches, 48s, a couple 50 pluses.
Yeah, we'll go over there and take a look at that. And then again, with the full variety that you carry, I know that you're also Rapala exclusive dealer. That's been a very long contract for you, right?
Yep. So yeah, we got. Well, let's just put it this way: you got to sell a lot of lures to get the giant one. On the other side, it's got our store name, but there you go, a whole aisle of.
It's pretty much full line.
Pretty close to every bait that Rapala makes. There's a few we don't stock, but for whatever reason, there's money around here. And this spring on the river, the countdowns, husky jerks and floaters are awesome spring baits to get into the summer. And then you're trolling this stuff, the jointed shad wraps. flicker shads from Berkeley.
In your opinion, what explains the fire tiger being such a staple color on our river?
Who knows? It
Oh,
works
but it does.
everywhere.
It's not a natural color, but for some reason it works.
Yeah. I think it's just a reaction thing. They can see it in the water.
And it's become more of a family thing here. I know a lot of people keep coming back and showing
Yeah,
all
little
their catches,
wall
like
of
a theme here.
Yeah. It's kind of like a fishing serial killer lives here. Just
Yeah, I remember my
back there,
picture here.
huge. Oh yeah.
That was a while back.
That's a big
That
one.
was cool. And then in the back, it just keeps going. It's like a wall of memories. Is it predominantly catch and release? Is what you advise, right?
Yeah, we try and push that as much as possible.
Best example,
this muskie here. There's the picture of me with it live, and I've seen pictures of that fish caught twice before I caught it, and 3 times
any
after
one
I
of
caught
us
it. Would have killed it to get a skin mount.
That
then
would have
no one
left
else
it.
could have caught
That'd
it.
be the last one to get it,
But
of course.
as it is, you get an awesome replica mount. In some places, it's cheaper than a skin mount, and it lasts you a lot longer. Those skin mounts start getting a little brown and faded, but the replicas will look good for a long time.
Absolutely, and it looks fantastic. I don't think a lot of people can tell if it's a skin mount or,
Right. Yeah.
or it isn't. What are your hours?
Weekdays are open 8 to 8, and Saturday 8 to 5, Sunday 9 to 5.
Fantastic. So next thing that's coming, be a lot of live suckers, a lot of
Yep, a lot of suckers right now. It's a lot of crawlers for the sturgeon guys. That's going on right now in the river, and then muskies will start picking up. We'll do some suckers and
Did you sell a lot of sturgeon tags? Did you manage to sell a lot or not
Yeah.
yet? Yeah.
yeah,
Anybody registered a legal 16-incher yet?
not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Haven't heard anything. Usually you hear the whooping and hollering out the back window when someone gets a legal fish.
Well, thank you so much, Tom.
Yeah.
This has been fantastic.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.